Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, my daughter called and said, Mama, do you want to ride with me to go Christmas shopping? I said, you know what? I sure will. I have to go to the post office to drop a package off. So I said, absolutely, I will go with you. Which is code for I'll drive and she goes with me. But that is all right. And I just grabbed some things. And I am going to be using, this beauty right here from Saintsangelssinners Cosmetics, SAS Cosmetics. Look at there, look at there. We're definitely going to be playing with this sucker. But I'm just using some faves, some that I hadn't used in a while, and that I remembered I enjoyed. This Urban Decay, what is this called? Hydromaniac, Stay Naked, Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. And we know I love the glow. So, that is the base that I'm using for today. I already primed my eyes, and I used my Sigma eye primer. And I'm also going to be using my Gerard Cosmetics once I put that duochrome on. I feel like it'll stick, and I can't find my glitter glue for some odd reason. I don't have a clue where it is. It was the NYX. When I changed everything around, the things that I readily reach for, I tried to keep up here on my desk. And I thought that was up here, but I cannot find it. I really forgot how much I liked this foundation. I mean, it feels like there's nothing on my face. And you guys saw how much I put on there. Of course, the sponge naturally is going to soak up some of it. But that's all right. I just wanted enough. And I'm going to go in. Ooh, that's a little yellow. With the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiance Concealer. Radiant Concealer. The foundation to that, the Age Perfect Radiant Foundation, or I think it's a tinted serum is what it's called, or serum foundation. Oh man, it burned. Oh, it burned my under eyes. It burned around my under eyes, I should say. So I had to ditch it. The Pro Glow concealer does that, but the Radiant Concealer, it doesn't bother me. And this is one that, and this is the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance, just a pressed powder. And the strangest thing, this was actually in a declutter. I was actually going to get rid of this because it had hard panned and I was like, I don't use it anymore. And I took one day and I said, well, let me just give it one more shot before I throw it away, because I hate to be wasteful. I really do. And I rather enjoyed it. And the hard pan was gone, so I was like, okay, this is perfect. So I've been using this. I've almost hit pan on it, actually, which is a good thing. And my face is pretty set, but I am going to use this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. And I usually just take, when I use this, and mix them all together and just plop it on my face. So I just take my brush and just do that number right there and kind of set the rest of my face. Not that it really needed setting, but, you know, to give it a pretty glow, I think. And set everything. Perfect. Now, for bronzer, I'm going in with, and these are no longer available, and I'm sorry, but it's what I'm using. It's what I wanted to use, y'all. But it's the Becca. This is the Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Bali Sands. And that's what it looks like. It's got a slight sheen to it. It's very light, but it does have a sheen to it. I have moved all my darn brushes. I thought I had them close by at the ready. I washed them all. And I hadn't used all of them since I washed them. This is just such an effortless bronzer. And it has a nice glow. I actually have a backup of this that I got from the cosmetics company store. That's what it's called. If y'all can hear something in the background, it is my dryer. I'm multitasking today. And finishing up a load of clothes before we leave. I was telling my husband last night, he was unloading the new washing machine. So we had to get a new washing machine. Blush, I'm going in with, I'm going to go in with this, which is the Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette that they came out with. I don't know what it was called, but anyway, it's got all of those colors in it. So I'm going to go in with this blush, and I'm going to go in with this highlighter. I think this is, one of them is Champagne Pop, and one is Prosecco, I think. The writing is about wore off on the back, but beautiful highlighters. But I'm just going to grab this palette and plop a little blush on. Let's grab a blush brush. We'll grab this one. And I'm going to go in with that darker pink, which kind of coincides. Well, no, I did grab the wrong one. I was going to use this one from It Cosmetics, the Bye Bye Pores in Naturally Pretty, but I decided to just use my Becca one. But my husband was bringing in the stove last night, and my doggy, my Walker, he was acting, he wanted to follow my husband in the truck, and I was like, Walker, get back in here. And I told my husband, I said, because he was messing with Walker. He said, Walker, what is going on with you? I looked at Drift. I said, well, you know what? I'm actually going to take a little bit of that bronzer and deepen this up a little bit. I'm just going to use this brush. I think I covered my Becca. But I told my husband, I said, the dog is probably confused. I said, in 3 weeks, we've brought in 3 appliances on the back of this truck. It was more than a 3-week span, but days for 2 of them. If you are new here, welcome. My stove quit. I'm just going to dip in both of those highlighters. Can't never have too much glow. My stove quit first, which turned out to be an electrical problem and not a stove problem. So, on top of a new stove, we had a electrician bill, which we have some licensed contractors that are friends of ours, so you know we can call them at any time we need them, you know, and they'll come over, and they're neighbors. But still, I mean, it's not free. And anyway, so we had to get a new stove first. And after the stove, we got my daughter a dishwasher. Which is so nice. Man, I'm so jealous. And then we had to get a washing machine. He put the dishwasher in on Friday after Thanksgiving. Day after Thanksgiving. Sunday, 2 days later, 3 days later, 2 days later, my washing machine quit. My washing machine from 2019. So, that was absolutely no fun. I'm just taking a little bit of that bronzer and going over the edge of that eye primer, because the eye primer is tinted. It's in sorbet. It's a pretty color, but I kind of want to blend it a little bit. I'm not doing a very fancy look. I just want to throw a little matte down and play with that palette, because it's beautiful, y'all. Beautiful. So, but yeah, I told my husband, I said, Walker, he's probably confused. So we gave him extra bacon. He's spoiled doggy, y'all. But that's okay. He deserves it. Oh, there's a lot of kick up on that. Now, let's see. Gosh. Which one do I go for? Oh, beautiful. Let's see. I got pink and I got lime on my shirt, so those 2 colors are in here. And I think I'm going to use, I said I was going to put a little bit of a tackiness down. So I'm just taking a super small amount of my Gerard Cosmetics, and I'm going to tap it down. So, Christmas is definitely going to be lean this year. And bless my husband, you know, a couple of weeks ago, he had a shutdown that lasted, how many days did he say it was? It was over 2 weeks, nonstop, 12-hour days, no break, at his job, the shutdown. And so I said, all your hard-earned money went right straight to the kitchen, didn't it? He said, well, it's the price you pay. I said, that's true. I'm going to pick up this one. Actually, let's, you know what? I'm going to pick up this one. These are just absolutely stunning, y'all. Just absolutely stunning. Maybe I'll use my finger. They're very soft. And they don't have any fallout, which is good. I wish I had more lid space to really make these shadows so prominent, where you could really get a feel for them. And there's plenty of videos that showcase these shadows. And my looks are usually just very simple, just because I have hooded eyes, and I absolutely hate my hoods, but there's nothing I can do about them. I'm just layering a bunch of shades. There's absolutely no fallout whatsoever. These feel wet almost. Creamy, very creamy. Very soft. I think that's the word I'm trying to articulate, and sucking at it. So, let's see. What else did I want to do? Let me wipe this away a little bit. And I'm not going to put anything on that lower lash line, but I am going to do this a little bit more. Let's put you on pause. I'm going to do my brows, and then I'll be right back. Guys, I'm back. I added a touch of this LA Girl Dream Glitter iridescent liquid eyeshadow, and I just dabbed. I took the wand here, and I'll swatch it on my hand. I put just a little bit of that on the tip of my little brush here, and I just dabbed it like that, right in the center, just to make that pop a little bit more. Enough that it didn't take away from the shadow that I used, but just enough to make it pop a little bit. So that's what I did. I lined my waterline with my Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter. It's a brow bone highlighter. And for my brows that I hate, I used this, which is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Tint Pen. And it looks like that. It's got the 3 points on it. Let's see if I can. And I've had it for a long time, and I actually thought it was dried up, but it's not. And it dries instantly, and I really liked the color. This eyebrow over here, the hairs grow wonky, so I tried it, you know, and I liked it, and I just set it with the Clear Brow Gel by Queen. I think this is what it's called. It's just a clear brow gel. And for mascara, naturally I got to go in with waterproof. This is my Lancome Grandiose Waterproof. And that's what, I love this wand. And it's got this really pretty rose at the top. It's the bristles on this are super, super spiky, but it's small, and with the way my eyes are shaped, this wand is perfect for what I want to do. So I just want to put a little bit right on the ends. There. This is a splurge purchase, but when you can get it on sale, it's actually cheaper. Oh, I got something in my eye. It is actually cheaper than drugstore. Some of the drugstore mascaras. I mean, you know, this is what, 10, 12 bucks. When this is usually like 23, 25, and when it's on sale, you know, $12. Yeah, I scoop it right up. Wow, I got something in my eye, y'all. It was unexpected. Okay, maybe it worked itself out. I grabbed several different options for my lips, but I think I'm going to go in with this Revlon Rose Velvet. And that's what the shade looks like. And I'm going to just line my lips. I grabbed this one. This is a Morphe in the shade BFF. Wear this liner when I wear my all-time favorite MAC lipstick in the shade O. But a little bit of this. So creamy. All right, guys. That is it. I already set my face earlier, and I used the Morphe Luminous setting spray. I am a fan of this, too. Of their setting sprays. Okay, guys. This is it. This is my completed look to go out the door. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I hope you consider subscribing. We'll have a lot of fun on this channel. We'll do a lot of get-readies with me. I talk a whole lot. I ramble. I get diarrhea of the mouth. It just blah, 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 keeps on going. But am always honest. Be beautiful, be kind, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.